In February, Russell Westbrook took 45 threes. He made 7. He closed out the month shooting 15.6% on threes. Dead last in the NBA. I'm going to now give him the Golden Brick Award winner, Russell Westbrook, for February of 2018.
What?
No.
No, don't clap for that.
By the way, he still takes 5 a game. I mean, make it rain, brah. Keep jacking him up, brah. Keep hoisting him up. Stats matter. I was lectured. You told me. By the way, here's some other numbers. Who's the number 1 team in the NBA? Golden State. They have a former Westbrook teammate. Who's the second best team in the NBA? Houston. They have a former Westbrook teammate. Who's the number 1 seed in the East? Toronto. Serge Ibaka. They have a former Westbrook teammate. By the way, who's the surprise team in the NBA? Indiana, who I was told got hosed. Lost Paul George. Got that guy. Oladipo's no good. Sabonis is a rookie. They're the surprise team in the NBA. For the record, Kevin Durant this month was 31 of 58 on threes. His greatest month ever, 53%. He has never been more efficient. James Harden, a former Westbrook teammate, has never been greater. He will win the MVP going away. Going away. Indiana is the surprise team in the league. Victor Oladipo, who played with Westbrook last year, is now an all-star. Sabonis has doubled his numbers. You lectured me. I was a hater. I didn't acknowledge stats. You like apples? You like produce? How you like these apples? He's the worst shooter in the league from beyond the arc. If stats matter, then don't just use them to win your argument. You can't just use them to win your argument. He still shoots 5 threes a game. He's never been a good three-point shooter. He's now the worst in the entire league. And everybody that's played with him and left is playing better and more efficient basketball. If you're going to lecture me, if you're going to mock me, if you're going to come after me, then it's only fair that we acknowledge Russell Westbrook. Let's put that graph up once again. We are giving him an award on the show, the Golden Brick Award for February of 2018. 15.6% on three-point shots. Congratulations. Can we have a round of applause again, please? Have a good...
I'm not clapping for that. You had to be sarcastic. So we can only celebrate LeBron when it's good stats, but Russell Westbrook when it's bad stats?
That's how you see it.
I thought you don't care about numbers and stats like that.
I actually don't, but I wanted to make a point this morning.
You seem to be perfectly fine with LeBron celebrating his achievement the other day. 30,000.
This is why I felt we should also note the other great achievement of the month of February.
I don't appreciate the sarcasm.
This week, LeBron did something pretty remarkable. He's the first player in NBA history, and he's got like 5 years left, I would imagine. If he doesn't get hurt, he's got 4 or 5 years left, and probably 3 great years. 30,000 points, and he's got 8,000 rebounds, and he's got 8,000 assists. So, that's obviously very good. Now, it did turn people off when LeBron came out and said how great it was. And, I defended him. Basketball's never been a humility sport. The coaches, Red Auerbach, Greg Popovich, Phil Jackson, John Calipari, the coaches have egos. That's just what basketball is. It's you got game. It's you challenge guys. You talk trash. Larry Bird's one of the great players of all time, biggest trash talker in the world. Iverson, Michael Jordan. I mean, trash talking just the way it is. But I asked my team of people, because I'm not real mathy. I said, if Michael's the greatest player of all time, just remember where LeBron's going to finish. So I said, let's do some math here, that LeBron's got 5 more seasons. And let's say he drops off 6% each year. meaning by the end of it, he is 1/3 less of a player. He'll be good in 5 years, but he's clearly not the guy. So every year, and I don't think this is going to happen, but I'll be diplomatic here. Every year he drops off 6%. His numbers next year drop off 6%. The next year they drop off another 6 and another 6. LeBron will end up with 38,500 points. Best all time. Michael Jordan's at 32,000 points. He'll end up with 10,700 assists. Third all time. And 5,000 more than Jordan. He'll end up with 11,000 rebounds. That will be almost double Michael Jordan. So he'll end up first in points. He'll end up third in assists. And this goes, and I've always said, I don't base everything on championships. Charles Barkley never won a championship. Dirk Nowitzki did. I think Charles is a better player than Dirk Nowitzki. Championships are about who you're around, who's your coach, what conference you're in. If Michael Jordan would have been in the West, he wouldn't have gone, arguably, to as many championships. We would have faced Magic and Jabbar in their prime. So, to me, I don't get, Bill Russell's got 11, Jordan's got 6. Does that mean Bill Russell is better than Michael Jordan? I don't think so. But if you're just talking the statistical outlay, it's not that LeBron is going to be better than Jordan. He's going to destroy, often double, many of Jordan's records. LeBron James is a lot of things. I've never thought of LeBron James as a great scorer. Kareem was a great scorer. Wilt was a great scorer. Kobe was a great scorer. MJ was a great scorer. Those are great. Larry Bird was a great scorer. LeBron's going to end up first all-time in points. Okay, if you look at the assist leaders, Magic and Isaiah and John Stockton, Steve Nash, he's going to end up as a power forward third in assists. And these numbers, as I extrapolate them out, are not necessarily accurate because I'm saying he's going to have a 6% drop-off as of next year, and that's probably not going to happen. Jason Whitlock always compares LeBron, and I think it's apt. He compares him to Wilt, that we've really physically never seen anything like LeBron. Now Wilt's not the best center of all time. Many people would say Kareem was more disciplined. He was headier. He developed the singular most difficult shot to stop. I think Kareem's better than Wilt. I really do. I think Kareem's the best center I've ever seen. The most dominant center in my life was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in my life. Wilt was the physical exception. And that's where I say, if you think Michael's the better, he's not LeBron physically. LeBron's the physical Wilt Chamberlain. In our lives, there's been 2 NBA players that are just different physically than everybody else, Wilt and LeBron. Doesn't mean Kareem wasn't better. You can argue Michael's better. But just physically, LeBron's a freak. He'll finish like second in the MVP voting, 15th year. And teams are making billboards to acquire him. Michael at 14 was done. He wasn't the same player. And that's having gotten out of basketball a couple different times. Had years off of basketball.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.